Hi, this is Kelly.
And Kim.
Welcome to the Skinny. So we wanted to come on and just say, you guys, we're fine. I'm so sorry. We didn't mean to worry anybody at all.
No.
We're just like right now with everybody like with COVID. It's just hard. It's mentally hard.
We have two extroverts who are struggling.
We are.
It's hard when you're an extrovert to be in this position.
Yeah.
That has probably been the hardest thing in 2020 for me, was being stuck. And not being able to meet and greet.
And then you add winter to it now.
It's not
and
healthy.
there's no holidays to look forward to.
No.
So that's a part of it too.
I think the holidays kind of pulled me through,
Yeah.
and then they ended, and it was even worse. Yeah. And then I was really doing really well with my 30 minutes of cardio. I talk about 30 minutes of cardio every day. And then I hurt my back. So I was off that. So now I'm trying to push myself to get back into that 30 minutes.
Yeah.
So it's hard because I had myself there. Now I got to get myself back there.
Yeah. Well, it's like I said this the other day to Kim. I was like, I don't realize how much I miss seeing people smile. Just like walking like in a grocery store or being in Target and actually seeing somebody smile. I miss that. I miss seeing that. And it's like, that really affects your mood.
It does.
For me, it's like I've been in basically coping mode. I think everybody is.
Oh, yeah.
And everybody has their way to cope. Mine is bury my head in the book. That's just my coping mechanism.
But I'm going to say I'm fortunate in the fact that I'm at least at work. Such as it is, there's only 4 people in my actual office. Yeah. The rest of ours are in different locations. So, so at least I have 3 other people I get to see outside my family members that it's, I get to chat and see every day. That has actually helped.
Yeah. For me, it's like I work from home now. That's hard because you see the same 4 walls. You don't move like you used to. You're not up and down, going to meetings, it's you literally, the number of steps you walk in a day is like nothing. And then it's winter. It doesn't help. But the reality is it's tough. And today I went into the office for the first time for almost like a full day. We did a photo shoot. We did leadership photos. So, we had a photographer come in who was a friend from my agency days. And that was fun because I got to see 2 people, the stylist photographer that I worked with for 20 plus years. So that was really nice. My boss and I were in with them, and we were, they had just, not everybody was in the office, but just a key people who were in a meeting, and they had them come in, and we did a photo shoot, and we're very safe. We had all the safeguards, but it was just nice even just to have that kind of interaction and to be in the office and to be in that kind of space. The headspace for me, that was big because I felt normal despite having a mask on my face 24/7, but I felt more normal. And it's just that when that's taken away from you, especially, it's just and it's hard for everyone in a different way, even, depending on personalities too. There are introverts who are saying, okay, I'm done now. And there are people who normally are like, in the beginning of this, were like, this is great. Because I'm an introvert. I'd rather stay home. I have friends like that. They're like, this is fantastic. Now they're starting to go, what the heck is going on? So, it's like, here's my thing. What are you guys doing? What's your coping mechanism? Mine's
I gotta tell you my story though. I did go to my family doctor, and I was just there for my yearly. And so I get there, we're chatting, and she's like, I said, I'm up some. Obviously, I'm up in weight. She goes, I see that. She goes, I'm not worried about it. She said, I know, you'll take it off. And I said, and then she said, I have had some patients who've lost weight and discovered exercise during COVID. I looked at her, and she's like, I said, do you want to smack them? She was kind of. because she was, that wasn't me.
Yeah. I have not used exercise as a coping mechanism. And if you have, and you've lost, good for you. You roll with that, man.
I so have not.
Yeah.
Except the 30 minutes I was doing that I got out of and actually enjoyed doing it. And I get so back in.
Yeah. I have discovered a place that's, not in my neighborhood, but not too far. And they, of course, have limited space, but they have like spin classes, and they're inexpensive, and you can just
pop in and try it.
I won't be trying spin. I don't like spin. And I used to love spin. That was when it was first popular back probably, the 90s. I loved it. And that's when I was in really good shape before I started gaining weight again.
I think I'll try one of the Pilates classes.
But for me, that's kind of seems, it's a good way for me to kind of get out a little bit.
But not be
exposed and be safe. I mean, they have protocols and it just, maybe be something for me to kind of get out
and do
and so exercise, move a little bit would be nice because, yeah.
But I mean, right now, and I obviously still on my Weight Watchers app, and I still have my Weight Watchers, but
we still were counting points. Until this week, Kim's like,
this week, I needed a change. So here's what I
decided.
Kim,
I need a change. Let's do something different.
Because what I'm doing is not working. So what I decided to do, I was like, when it really comes down to weight loss, what's the most important thing? What's required? Calorie deficit and some movement.
A little bit of water.
The water I don't have a problem with. Water I don't have a problem with. I have conquered the water thing for the most part.
Oh, I have not, but I have done my little trick. Let me tell my little trick.
Okay.
I've got this humongous thing. Let me show it to you.
Anyways, let me finish telling you. So I thought, calorie count.
It'll take me 2 seconds. My office is right here. Okay. So I do this in the morning.
Yeah.
See this big jug? I got it at Walmart. It's massive.
$5, wasn't it?
Like $3 or $5. I think it might have been $3. But I fill this up every morning, and I have to drink it all. And yeah, I kill it in the morning, and then I can have a diet soda. Because I'm sorry, I'm addicted to diet soda.
But you drink is one a day, right?
Yes. It's huge. It's huge.
I drink at least 2 of those a day at work.
Like this big? I don't think it's this big. This is big.
I drink 4 32 ounces. I'm coming close.
Shut up. Shut up.
Anyway, I decided I want to keep it simple and do something somewhat different.
Yeah.
So I went online, Googled and just finding out what my daily calories should be. So you get whatever one I think it's, calorie net or whatever I pulled up where you answer a question. This is not the app I picked. I just went online and Googled how can I determine what calories I should have a loss.
Yeah.
But something came up. I'm like, I'll choose you to put my numbers in. So I put in my age. I'm a female. I put in my level of activity, how much I weigh, what my goal weight is. And I said, then you picked, and it pulled up how many calories you should have for a day if you want to lose 5.5, if you want to lose a pound.
A week.
So I picked, I'm like, okay, that's my daily calorie right there. That's how many I need to do. So then I just pulled her in the app. There's plenty of calorie apps. Pick one. I didn't think it mattered. I picked one. And I entered myself in, put my daily calories in, and started tracking my food to look at calories. It's different. I'm excited about it because it's different. And it's keeping it basic. And it's just a change. And I'm engaged in it. Yeah. So, you know what? Whatever it takes. So right now, that's just what I'm doing. And so far, I felt really good about it. I pre-tracked. I'm already tracked for the rest of today. I tracked this morning. I already tracked everything. And I did the same yesterday. And I'm feeling good about it. So I'm going to stick with that. And just it's just like Weight Watchers, but it's calories instead of points. Yeah. Same thing.
You're just wanting to spice it up a little bit.
Something different. Yeah. And it doesn't matter. There's plenty of apps out there. Some you can pay for. There's some that are free. I picked a free one. And I'm rolling with it. Yeah. I'm rolling with it. Because my goal is to be back this March where I was and when COVID happened, which is doable.
Yeah.
It's totally doable.
Well, I mean, it's like, I struggle with my Hashimoto's. That's been a struggle. That started out as a struggle before COVID. I found out I had a Hashimoto's. And then, it was COVID and I'm working from home and not moving. And then, of course, he's gradually dropping my meds down and I'm just like, oh my gosh, and it's battling.
But we got to get the activity in. I think
for sure.
I think at the point we're at with the Hashimoto's and with, I think you and I, there's going to have to be some exercise.
Absolutely.
As much as we did what we did so far in our journey with just food.
And we move. We moved a lot, except now, which I don't.
But I mean, I think we still need to add in, which is why we were really enjoying the 30 minutes, and we had to do the 30 minutes 6 days a week.
Yeah.
And it was 30 minutes of walking video.
Yeah.
I mean, we both really enjoyed it.
Leslie Sansoni, we love you.
I totally messed
But
it up.
here's the thing.
My injury.
Here's the thing. It's like I work from home, and literally, if I'd known I was going to have to work from home, I'd have bought a bigger house. Because then I would have to walk farther to go to the bathroom, the kitchen.
This puppy's almost paid off.
Just like, wait a minute.
It's so close.
Wait a minute. It's like, my office is right here, like literally right here. And it's a closed double door, and it goes right into my little office. And it's just like, and then the kitchen is right here. And it's just like, not good. I mean, oof. You know, I discovered I have to show them my little snack that I do sometimes now.
What's your little snack?
The frozen fruit.
Ooh.
Do
we grab that?
Yeah.
Well, should we wait? Because
okay, let's wait.
Let's wait. I don't want to
forget.
Okay, I don't want to fall.
But, you know, so it's like, it's just not moving. I'm used to, you know, you don't realize how many steps you take to get up, get ready for work, go to your car, get to your office, walk into your office, go to your desk.
Then you gotta walk and get water. You gotta walk to go to the bathroom.
You gotta walk to a meeting and walk to another meeting and walk to another meeting and like you different floors. And then you walk out of your office and you walk in. You don't realize, I mean, I think everybody probably does realize it, but I don't think I truly did until I worked from home, how much my movement was just boom.
We had a friend who
in the summer when we had COVID, in spring and fall, you're going outside for a walk and going. But in the wintertime,
we have another friend who's working from home, and she's like, there was one day she had like 250 steps.
Versus like, remember the thousands of steps you would take a day?
She went down to the kitchen, sat, logged on, and that was her day. She would be there for hours.
And I'm kind of bad about like, I'll work for hours and not get up.
Oh, I don't.
And even if I do, it's like not a far walk to the bathroom than because like I don't have a massive house. I don't have I have 3 levels, but I inhabit really this first level, and I go down the basement occasionally, but I don't go up I go upstairs. That's your domain.
I'm grateful that I have to go down to the basement to do laundry and then walk up to the 2nd floor. I am grateful for that right now. Because I'm getting some cardio in as I climb.
I don't have that. I don't.
Well, hey, why don't you? Oh, well, you're afraid of steps. I was going to recommend something.
See, tell them about my irrational fear of steps.
Irrational fear of steps.
I have an irrational fear of steps. I've never said that before, but I do. It's weird.
Because I was going to suggest she walk upstairs and walk down to all the basement and do that like several times a day. But she has irrational fear of steps. So
I do. I mean, I do go. But I mean, I'll go up steps. I mean, we've gone to other countries and gone like up a million steps. I'll do it, but I don't like it.
But on a daily basis, you would not feel comfortable doing something like that.
No, because I'd be like, I'm gonna fall down the steps. I mean, I'm not the most graceful human being. I'm gonna say that right now. We do have handles, but I still would.
We have railings.
Kim, you see me just go splat.
I have.
I'm not a graceful human being.
No. And she tripped over her boots in the Target.
I have all, Kim, she got all the coordination. I got none.
Which isn't saying much.
And I'm surprised I have not injured myself greatly in many different ways because I'm a klutz. I'm a klutz. So it's like, no to the steps.
So can we share?
Let's share some of the books that I've been reading. I've been reading so much.
We'll go from books to... Well, first we have to say, has anybody watched Bridgerton? We're not big TV watchers.
We're not.
But we love our British people.
We were hearing the hubbub of
And we love our British people. And we love anything that came from a book.
It's a little spicy. It's a little spicy. So just a cautioning, do not watch it. You do not want to watch this with your mother, your parents.
Or your children.
Just gonna throw that out there. And you might not even want to watch it with your husband, although he might like that.
He might.
Just gonna say that.
And that being said, I never read the books. These are like, they came out a long time ago. Yeah. My friend had read them.
And they're on Netflix.
They're on Netflix. My friend Laurie had, Kelly, you're living under a rock if you haven't heard of this right now. Seriously.
Yes, seriously. Yeah. And there's all kinds of hubbub.
So my friend Laurie, her mom made her read them back in the day. And looking back now, we all know Mary read these.
Oh, yeah.
Spicy.
I gave my mom really spicy books.
Lori's mom made her read them. And Lori's like, I don't even remember them. It's been so long. It's how long.
But at the same time, you're like,
at the same time, she's like, my mom read these. But then again, these aren't like the series.
They're not the TV series where you're like, are they allowed to do that on TV?
Yeah.
I'm just gonna say that.
I asked that.
So
we kind of all looked. Kelly and I were at one point. We're like,
can they
wow.
do this?
And we're like, oh, it's Netflix. It's fine.
Can they do this?
Netflix. It's fine.
Yeah. Okay. Anyway,
so I'm reading the book.
Yeah.
So far, I'm enjoying and looking forward to season 2 for the second book. And by then, I'll have hopefully read the second book.
And one of the books we posted on our Instagram is the Good Girl's Guide to Murder, which was one of my favorite books of last year.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
It was
by Holly Jackson.
Really
It's
good.
a YA book.
But it doesn't really read like
you wouldn't
that.
know it unless you knew it.
Yeah.
And
But they actually don't have it in the YA section in the stores.
They
I
don't?
think it's
in
in
the
the
mystery?
In the fiction or mystery. It's a mystery.
Gotta say, the second book is coming out in March.
I cannot
wait. Absolutely
so good.
Phenomenal.
So good. I mean, I would say, if I have to say, I'm going to do
That's my pick.
Should I do my quick top books of 2020?
You can.
And I probably mentioned them, and I'm just going to say them. It's the
Girl, sorry, that's so good.
What's the see now I'm gonna the Silent Patient for one.
That was good.
That was amazing. Silent Patient, The Good Girl's Guide to Murder.
It's Alex Michaelides.
And that new book is that author has a new book coming out this year too. Silent Patient, The Sunrise Motel, and I put some of these on our Instagram. That was another good one. And All Things Cease to Appear, and I think I've probably mentioned that book before. And The Other Mrs. Parrish. That was fantastic. I think I've mentioned that before too. But those are probably my top 5 for the 2020.
I just read one by Lane Fargo, Layne Fargo, Fargo, called They Never Learn.
That was good.
And
then I read these books too, because I just can't seem to stop reading, because I don't. This is The Last Flight, and this was really good. This is it Julie Clark? Yeah, this was really good. The Night Swim by Megan Golden. This was really good. The Guest List by Lucy Foley.
Well, Kelly's doing I wish you're doing the
Book of the Month Club.
Book of the Month Club.
Because I like it.
Yeah.
But so I get all these books, and I'm like, I try to buy only one a month from the Book of the Month Club. And usually some of them are new releases or early releases, so I get a chance to read a book before it's really mass released. So that's just been my...
There's a couple other ones I can't, off the top of my head, what's the one I think I took back to the bookstore already? It was one of the Book of the Month clubs that both of us really liked. At the middle of it, we were like, oh my God.
Which one?
Oh. What's that?
Oh, which one was that one? Oh, wait a minute.
I can't tell because if I tell what...
You guys don't know. But I have to look it up, because if I don't look it up and I can't tell you... Here's like it's pretty.
It's good.
It's pretty recently read, right?
And I thought you might have listed it on our Instagram. We had the book.
Oh, okay. So I want to make sure that it's the one that's like a recently read, right?
Oh, yes.
So here it is. I'm looking at my Goodreads list, because I'm on Goodreads, and I have to track my books, because if I don't put it on Goodreads, I will get the book again. And I'll go, well, I've already read that.
Hold on.
Because when you read a lot of books, you go, this sounds familiar. I think I might have read this. And if you'll end up buying books that you've already read before. And I do that a lot. Which one?
Oh.
Sometimes I feel like I read here's the thing. Everybody else feel like this when you read a lot of books. Do you feel like sometimes it's like, I read so many books, I can't always go, I remember that book and just pull it down and... Because you read so many.
Oh, Pretty Little Wife by Darby Kane.
Yeah, that was good.
Oh, I think that's the one.
Let me go. Let me do a quick look-see. I think that's the one that was good.
That's the one.
Yeah. Right?
Yes. Darby Kane. Kane. Pretty Little Wife.
So it's like, yeah, if I don't track it on Goodreads and then go look at it, I'm like, I buy books all the time.
That was super. Oh, that was really good.
Yeah.
So anyway, so those are our books. So we've been reading. I've been rereading, which is for me is always a thing. So we've been rereading a lot as well, because
just give me a book right now. I'm reading.
It doesn't matter.
I'm reading Leanne Moriarty's 9 Perfect Strangers. It's her latest book, I believe. I haven't read it yet.
I guess they're making that a series.
Hulu. Yeah, along with because she did Big Little Lies,
which was very good, by the way.
Yeah, that book is all the Leanne Moriarty books. I've liked all of them. I think they're all really good.
So there you go.
So any of hers are good. Okay.
Food.
Let's talk food.
Can I talk about my disappointment when the Jif Whips left and went bye-bye?
Yeah.
I was fortunate enough to stumble on Peter Pan Whipped.
Yeah.
Woo! Bought it on Amazon. Very happy.
We had like 3 jars at a time, right?
Yeah, I bought them in like packs of 3, and I get 2 of those. Before now, you can't get it.
They hate us.
So what the heck?
Yeah. How can we deny them whipped peanut butter? They do. They deny us whipped
They're
peanut
denying
butter.
us with peanut butter. So, where we were paying 2 points per tablespoon, we are now paying 3 in the form of either like the natural or the reduced fat.
Yeah.
Super sad.
Yeah.
If anybody knows anything about
whipped peanut butter,
I've looked everywhere.
Yeah. Can't.
I've tried. I've tried my hardest. I'm sad.
It doesn't exist.
I mean, I just have to pay the extra point and suck it up. It
Well,
is
and
what it is.
I will do PB too.
I will. Oh, sure.
For sure.
Sure. But
That
sometimes you
happens.
just want the actual
But sometimes
peanut butter.
you just want to go. I'm sorry, but
That
one's not
unopened
that.
one.
Yeah, I'm like, that's not the one. Oh. I'm telling you.
I need you know what? If I had a candle that smelled like peanut butter, I'd be in trouble.
I'd be in trouble.
I'd be in it with spoons.
Here's my thing.
Okay.
If you had to go to an island,
Okay.
and they said you can only take one thing with
Oh,
you as
peanut
far as
butter.
food,
Peanut butter.
this would be going with
Oh,
me.
absolutely.
I would just be eating it out of the jar.
Absolutely.
I put it on a leaf. I put it on, the poison berries that I find out in the fields, and because I wouldn't know better.
I put on a piece of bark.
And I'd eat it because peanut butter is the best thing ever invented.
It really is.
Sorry,
That was from Dad.
World's perfect food.
One of the things we posted on our Instagram, but one of the things I discovered again,
I think we've gotten away from that.
I think because I got sick of it. You know how you just hit a wall and you're like, if I eat anymore, I'm going to gag.
Yeah.
I hit a wall. But now it's very lovely. And I'm back at it with my turkey. Back at it.
Yeah.
I'm all over it. And
back to it.
Back to it. 1 point per wedge. And another thing I'm back to that I haven't had in a very long time.
Yeah.
Joseph's.
Yeah. I mean, we've been doing the Santa Fe, is it Santa
Fe Tortillas,
which we still do. We love
Sam's.
them.
Those are fabulous. And
They're
they're 2 points
really
in the wrap. It's
And
huge.
if you have not seen I think it's on TikTok or even Weight Watchers had a post. Was it Weight Watchers had a post about?
Yeah.
No, Target did. Target
did.
did a post about you take the wraps and you slice it. Let me see if I can find that.
a quarter of it, and then you put like something here, something here, something here, something here, and you go shoo, shoo, shoo.
I'm
And you do
sure
the
that really helped them understand what you meant.
I think it did. I bet it did. I bet somebody got that.
Oh, here it is. It's a tortilla hack.
And boy, does it work.
It does work. We do it all the time.
And the Santa Fe Tortilla Company are perfect size. Get them at Sam's. They're fabulous.
And then you basically, you put your quadrants.
Do your
Because
veggies
you've done
or
your
whatever.
slice, your cut. See, you had done your cut. Yeah. And then
toast
you
or
toast
whatever.
or grill or however you want to do that.
Delish.
It is amazing because you start with that slice that you make you start with that slice right there. Yep.
So
And
what we're doing, I mean, I can't do it with this, obviously. This is too thick.
No.
But the Santa Fe tortillas, those are perfect.
The perfect size.
They're the perfect size.
point-wise.
They're perfect.
Yeah. They're like, was it 90 calories per?
I can go get them.
Okay.
If
Yeah,
you
because
would like
these are 90. These Joseph's are 90 calorie for Joseph's, and sometimes we'll just split one and put something in it. Like if it's breakfast, we might toast it and split it, and maybe put a little sugar-free jam. I like the planters, and I'll do that. But this one, yeah.
Sam's,
So good.
They're heavy. And the Sam's, you get a huge,
They're like
pack of them for like $4.98.
Yeah.
And I always buy 2 at a time, and I freeze one, and they freeze beautifully.
They do.
So they cut and fold really, really well. Calorie-wise, 100 calories, and I think they scan at 2 points.
Yeah.
On green.
So good.
So
good.
yeah. And a lot of times I'll just put my laughing cow, turkey, laughing cow, lettuce, and
Apple.
Apple. Kelly does apple.
Apple is so good with turkey and cheese.
Fold.
Yeah.
So delicious.
And the apple in there,
Toast.
it's delicious.
So that's, I'm trying to discover some old things I kind of hit a wall with and I'm back to, but I'm just counting them in calories.
Another thing to think about too. Think of the stuff like, I'll go through our old Instagram stuff and go look, what, along with new stuff is like, what were some old things I love that I hit the wall on, you know, and
now they're
kind of
new again.
reintroduced.
They're new
new
again. So I've been trying to do that. And that's kind of where we're at. I'm praying that we get back to some semblance of normalcy.
I pray for spring.
In the next by summer. I pray that there's some kind of a little bit more normal life by summer, I hope.
Well, I think spring for me, at least I can be outside. Like I can take my lunch outside. I can sit outside. I can, walk down the street, the days that aren't really bad out, you can go. It's just not the same. It's just being able to go to the park and, go for a walk or be out and about. Wander the streets of downtown here. You can do that and be masked and be separate. But in the wintertime, it's harder to do that stuff. I'm cold 24/7 pretty much. I don't need any help. So either. It's like I'm one of those, I have a heater in my office. Like, not like we don't keep our heat up to 73. We are crazy cold all the time. I have a heater blowing on me, a little tiny heater blowing on me 24/7. Like 8 hours a day because I'm cold all the time. So it's like, going outside for me is not a pleasant experience. I'm always cold.
Yeah. Oh, and I have to say, I did go to Chipotle Day to pick up my lunch.
Yeah.
Ran in.
I had a Dewey salad today.
Well, here's the thing with Chipotle. If you didn't notice that yet, because it's apparently new, they have now cauliflowered rice instead of the other rice. I did not try it. I was like, today's just not a day. I was not up to trying cauliflower rice. I had already tracked my bowl. And I was like, I'm not going to go there. I figured next time I go in, I know it's there. I'll plan for it. Because if it's gross, I want to be able to toss it and then start
it's
over.
Gross.
And taking it back to the office, but that wasn't
Speaking
an option.
of not gross, the fruit. Frozen fruit. I said to Kim the other day, there was somebody who was talking about Trader Joe's frozen mango. And I was just like, oh, I love Trader Joe's. So we went out to Trader Joe's and got a bag of the frozen.
Where's the second bag?
It should be in there.
Oh, there it is.
And then they also have frozen pineapple, and both are super delicious.
The mango's way better.
I
like the pineapple. I love pineapple.
Yeah.
But I like fresh pineapple. But the mango.
Yeah, I'll just take
my word.
Because it's so cold and you're eating it. It's like I'll take a little, like maybe 5 of them or so pieces,
big chunks,
and just eat them like as a snack during like maybe 2 o'clock during the day. And really nice snack, really refreshing. And I'll do the pineapple. Sometimes I'll do a little bit of both, but I love them.
They're so delicious.
I tried to get frozen mango from Target. It's not good. Do not do it from Target. No.
If you don't have a Trader Joe's near you, you've got to make do.
Try Kroger. Don't try Kroger. Don't do Target. Target was bad.
But their pineapple's good.
Their pineapple was good.
So
the
if
mango,
you don't have a Trader Joe's and you can get the pineapple from Target and it's good.
Yeah.
But this,
it's kind of one of those things I'm like, oh, it's just because we've been eating a ton of apples. Apples, are really still decent.
Mm-hmm.
But I just wanted something a little different.
I had a pear today. I bought a pear at the store and it was delicious today.
Yeah.
It was amazing. The pear was good.
Yeah. So it's just like stuff like that. So that was kind of a find that I enjoy. Like, even at night, if I just need a little something, I'll get maybe a couple pieces and just eat, because you're kind of chewing them because they're frozen. And then the flavor's nice, but you can't eat too much. That's the good part. Because it's so cold on your teeth, you can't eat too many.
And you're done. It's so
you're like,
good.
my teeth are so cold.
But it's so sweet too. But you're like, that's plenty.
So it's a good option for sure. Anything else that you can think of? Let us know what you guys are doing as far as like, what are you doing to cope with COVID? Or what are you doing to kind of, I don't know. Some people are like, I'm learning a new language. I'm, we did a lot of house projects, and then I just got to a point where it's like, I just want to bury my painted. Everything's white.
Everything's white. Kelly's a designer, so everything's
white. Everything else is color. There's a lot of other colors though. If you walk into the house, you see a lot of color, even though the walls are white.
We redid our dining room mid-century modern because, well, we're petite people. So, and the furniture's small. Yeah. It's like this good scale furniture for us, and we love it. We love the design. So
so we did a lot of that. And then now I'm just like kind of
framed
books.
Every piece of art we had bought in other countries. Wow. We finally, over all these 10 years of traveling, we framed everything.
We thought we had all of it, and then we find another piece, and then another piece. It was almost like we'd go show up to like
Hobby Lobby,
and they were like. It was almost like Norm, because they would be, I thought you were done. Oh, we found another piece.
It was like
a little insane.
It's a little insane.
But yeah, so that's kind of, but what are you guys doing? Somebody learning a new language, learning to play the violin, Doing puzzles. Our stepmother's
Got a
puzzling
dog.
it.
She's puzzling it.
She's doing puzzles.
Get a new
all the
dog.
time. Yeah.
We haven't done the dog because I'm mixing that. Can't do it yet.
Yeah.
Can't do it. Anybody go thinking about, let's try something food-wise that I got sick of? Because we just shared ours.
Yeah.
I want to know what everyone else
Come back to something that was like...
some ideas and give everyone else ideas. What's the thing?
I was sick of it, now I'm back.
And now I'm back on it. Or I want to go back and try it again. I got, because...
It's been a while, man, and I'm just like,
Okay.
oh, I forgot how good this was. Yeah.
I did too.
So we will hopefully see you guys next week. I think, for us, sometimes it's like, I just, especially when you're struggling, you're just like, if I'm going to do a video, I want to do something that uplifts people, not makes people feel like, I don't want to drag somebody down with me when I'm just like, I'm like, mindset is not strong enough to like be up. Sometimes it's that.
I just want to weather the storm.
Yeah.
That's kind of where I'm at.
Yeah.
And, I feel
good days and bad.
Yeah. And I feel like I'm always a glass half full versus glass half empty.
Yeah.
And that's been a struggle.
Yeah.
And I never thought I would say that about myself. I never thought I would ever feel like I was, verging on glass half empty. And because that's just not ever been me.
Yeah.
It's never my person, but it's been tough.
Again, that's why I get my face in a book all the time.
I miss my friends.
Murder and mayhem.
We see them, but it's very limited basis.
Yeah.
And they're all mostly working from home.
Yeah.
I'm the person who's going out. But it's been tough. I see my immediate family, my close family.
Yeah, we've been blessed that nobody in our circle of really close people have had COVID.
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
So we have been blessed.
Yeah.
Everybody that we do bubble with, for the most part,
nobody's had it.
Nobody's had it.
Yeah.
So we're in Ohio. Our county hit purple, at least in our state. We do levels, and purple's the worst. And we have been purple. And I'm not sure if we still are at this point. I'm hoping we've at least dropped to red. But
yeah, that's why I always want to say, wear a mask. I mean, it comes down to, everybody. I know there are people who are like, well, it's my right not to. But you know what? It's my right to live my life without having to have a mask. It's my right for my family members to be safe. And please wear a mask.
Here's how I feel about it. The sooner we do those things, the sooner our normal life come back.
Yeah.
I would rather...
We're free.
So basically my response always is, suck it up, buttercup.
Yeah.
So that we can have our life back.
Yeah. And lose your freedom for a little while so you can get it back. So we can all get it back. It's just, that's the hardest thing for me. When I'm just like, if we all just cooperate.
Somebody got off the elevator in my office today, in my office building. Got off the elevator, no mask. I was like, really?
Yeah. I mean, I do have a friend. Her mother died of COVID. So, yeah. So it's like, just wear a mask. That's all I'm saying. So anyway, that's all my little soapbox because I'm ready for this to be over.
I'm ready for it to be over. The sooner, the better.
I can travel. So we will talk to you. We'll be around. We might be a little more sporadic, but we'll try to be around because you guys are our people.
And maybe we'll post a little more too on Instagram. I'll try to push Kelly I make her do most of the Instagram stuff because that's just what she does.
Yeah. So just, share like more foods and more books than I've been sharing. I, recently started putting a little bit back on there, but I haven't even been really putting anything on my own personal Instagram. And, here I posted something the other day and I hadn't done it, I think, in a long time. And it was just, it's not even wanting to do that. It's kind of wanting to shy away from any kind of news, any kind of media that's even talking about what's going on. I'm just like, I can't. I can't. Yeah. Yeah. I know. Maybe, yeah.
But we're here.
Yeah, we are.
We hope you're surviving like we are.
Yes.
As best you can.
Take care of yourself. Stay safe.
If you're, like I said, if you're one of those people who's like thriving in this, go with that.
Run with it.
If you're struggling, just make it through. Do everything you can. Try new things. Do everything you can to make it through. That's all we can do.
We'll get through it. We will.
Mm-hmm.
We'll get on the other side.
Yep.
So
take care of you.
We'll take care of us. And we will talk to you. We
will be here. It may not be next week, but we will be here.
We will.
We will be back. You may be some weeks without us, but we will definitely. And I think we'll push each other to try to, even if it's just supposed to talk about random stuff.
Yeah.
But I do want to share with you how the calorie counting thing.
And I
goes
wanna
with it.
share,
I do want to let you know how that goes.
Yeah, and I want to share getting back to spin. I'm trying to force myself to make that effort to go to at least 2 spin classes a week.
Yeah, try
So
it out.
that's-
See if you still
what
like it.
happens. Yeah. Yeah.
All right.
All right. So we will talk to you later.
Hopefully lighter.
Yeah.
With what we're currently trying. I know it's happening.
Getting rid of the everybody says the COVID-19 pounds, but some people
COVID, whatever your number is.
Whatever your number is, most people say, yeah, that's not far from my neighbor. He was saying, yeah, I've gained 30. He's gained, and they had lost both
between
neighbors.
our houses, we've lost almost like 500 pounds.
He said he had gone up like 30 pounds during this, and he's down 17 of it, though. So he's taking it back off. Yeah.
That's good.
Gotta do it.
Gotta do it.
So we'll talk to you later. Bye.
Bye.